Hello, good day to everyone. Welcome to Nstp 2 Civic Welfare Training Service 2 Community Immersion. I am your teacher, Charles Louis Villanueva. This is our grading system. Modules 60%, attendance 15%, outputs 25%, overall 100%. Since community immersion tayo, yung modules na 60%, ayun yung portfolio na gagawin nyo this second semester. This is our course objectives. The CWTS2 is designed to immerse students in activities that will arm them with the capability to contribute in the upliftment of the general welfare and the quality of life of the community and the enhancement of its facilities, especially those that are devoted to improving the health, environment, entrepreneurship, safety, recreation, and morale of the citizens. Since ang CWTS2 ay immersion, these are the suggested projects or activities. Number 1 is health-related concerns. Pwede kayo magpa-supplemental feeding, conduct medical and dental mission, information dissemination on disease, geriatric care, assistant to physically challenged, family planning, reproductive health, drug abuse prevention and control. Number 2 is environmental awareness. So, pwede kayong mag-recycling sessions, wildlife conservation and protect advocacy, supporting the Green Philippines project as in tree planting activities, advocacy on various environmental concerns, example, zero waste management, clean air. Next project proposal that you can do is the entrepreneurship aspect. So, pwede kayo mag-candle making, cooking, handicrafts, animal husbandry, cosmetology, hair cutting, food processing, seaweeds farming, t-shirt printing, gardening, or non-food processing. Next in the list is the safety dimension. So, disaster relief services and other emergency services. So, since we are in a pandemic, so pwede kayong gumawa ng gift-giving activities kung marami kayong pera. Next is the recreational and wellness program, conduct of sports and dance clinic, promotion of indigenous sport or laro ng lahi, organization of sports, dance tournaments and singing competition, conduct of indoor and outdoor activities. Since we are in alert level 3, so parang napakahirap itong gawing yung mga activities na ito dahil hindi tayo pinapayagang lumabas. Another project that you can do is moral of citizenry, values formation and education, human rights promotion, conduct of Bible sessions or fellowships, organization of community-based ministries, promotion of good citizenship values. So, pwede nyo itong gawin sa inyong mga simbahan o sa inyong barangay. Literacy and education, seminar and workshops, citizens voters education, peace education, conduct of capability building trainings, and computer tutorials. Isang project na ito na magandang gawin ngayon, lalo na malapit na ang halalan 2022. So, dapat ma-inform yung ating mga kabataan or lahat ng tao na huwag maniniwala sa fake news. So, bakit nga meron tayong community immersion? It is a strategy of transforming the deprived, depressed, and underprivileged communities and trainees into self-sustaining ones as men for others embodied with good citizenship, values of being maka-Diyos, makatao, makabayan, at makakalikasan. Nstp trainees are expected to initiate community-based interventions in the form of projects and activities meant to address the multifaceted issues and concerns supported by the needs assessment analysis study that maps out the problems, therefrom which implies the importance aspirations of the community people in the area of service. Ibig sabihin lang noon, mag-initiate tayo sa ating community na mag-isip tayo ng magandang projects para sa kanila. Do you immerse with the community? So, sino-sino ang mga taong i-immerse natin? Pwedeng parents, youths, differently able constituents, professionals, members of the people's organization, others who can be potential collaborator of your projects or activities. Since nakapag-isip na kayo ng magandang projects or activities, yung next na gagawin natin is project proposal. So ano nga ba ang project proposal? It is a guide for both the trainers and trainers in attaining tasks while they are in the community. Serves as a basis of designing program of activities and key instrument and inputs in monitoring and evaluating the projects to be undertaken in the community. Itong project proposal ay magiging guide nyo kung ano ang gagawin nyo sa inyong immersion para organize ang inyong gagawin at hindi kayo malilito. Purposes of making project proposal in the light of Nstp. It guides trainees and trainers in designing a program for their clientele. It facilitates implementation, monitoring, and evaluation of the project. It serves as database in making reports as a requirement to the course. It makes work easier for it serves as a reference for trainees to give the right information needed for the project. It serves as a ready source of data for research work. Itong project proposal ay isa sa mga requirement ng Nstp2. So, para makagawa kayo ng portfolio, dapat meron kayong project proposal. The first part of a project proposal is the title. Must capture the need and present the named clientele to be served. It must be catchy to the readers. It must be written in all capital letter, bold and centered. These are the examples of project title. Class tutorial for young children. Backyard gardening amidst pandemic, cleanup drive, tree planting. Isa lang ito sa mga title na pwede nyong gawin or baka may naisip kayo mas maganda ay pwede din naman. Next is the nature of the project. A set of interrelated activities having a specific beginning and ending and leading to specific objectives. Example, the nature of this project is to help the children to enhance their skills. It involves teaching the children to read and write. Project proponents enumerate the names of persons to be involved in the project, their year level, contact numbers and address or college. If there are several activities that require several leaders in every undertaking, names must be specified per activity. These are the examples of project proponent. Project objective. What you plan to achieve by the end of the project. Dito nyo isusulat kung ano ba ang goal ninyo sa inyong project na ginawa. For example, to discourage dropout and encourage children to continue learning, to improve their social skills. Implementing units and implementers. It must be noted that in writing this part of proposal, capital letters must be used to differentiate from the project proponents. Sa part ng project proposal na ito, dapat ang implementing units or implementers ay capital letters ang pagkasulat. This is the example of implementing officers. So, meron dyang leader, team documenter, secretary, treasurer, group member, first aider. Dito naman sa persons, dapat yung name nyo ay capital letters. Number 6 parts of a project proposal is the project description. A high-level overview of why you're doing a project. This is the example of project description. Number 7, background of the project. It describes the history of how you develop the idea for your project and the status quo that you want to change. This is the example of background of the project. We have noticed that many of the children in Barangay Rizal is not going to school because of the distance of school in their houses and also because of poverty. Number 8, benefit derived from the project. Measurable improvement deriving from a result perceived as an advantage by one or more stakeholders. Example, the target audience will benefit from the project in terms of acquisition of knowledge from class tutorial and they will learn to mingle with each other. Next part of the project proposal is the coverage of the project, the geographic region or location in which benefits of an insurance policy may apply and be applied for the purposes of filing a valid claim. For example, the coverage of the project will cover 20 children of Barangay Rizal who will be involved in tutorial class. Next is the project duration. The total time that it takes to complete a project measured in workdays, hours, and weeks. Since ang ating community immersion ay 40 hours, so it lasts almost 2 months. This is the example of project duration. Methodology of the project is a collection of methods, practices, processes, techniques, procedures, and rules. So dito nyo i-discuss ang process ng ginawa nyong activities or project. This is the example of methodology of the project. The last part of the project proposal is the project budget. Is the total estimated cost of completing each project activity over each phase. So this is the example of project budget. So nakadiscuss lahat dyan ng mga contribution at lahat ng expenses na ginawa ninyo. After nyo nang makagawa ng project proposal, ito na yung pinakadulo na part ng inyong project proposal. After makagawa na ng project proposal at nakandak nyo na at natapos nyo na, gagawa na kayo ng portfolio. So sa portfolio, merong title page, table of contents, acknowledgement, introduction, chapter 1, pertinent documents, waiver or parents' consent, Red Cross ID, medical certification. Sa chapter 2, merong project proposal, yung ginawa nyo, yun yung i-attach nyo doon. Chapter 3, narrative report. So ito yung weekly na report niyo kung anong ginagawa nyo every week. Reflection, then after that is documentation. So lahat ng ginagawa nyo ay dapat merong pictures. Para makita ko rin kung totoo nyong kinakandak ang inyong community immersions.